And good evening, everybody. Rob Gearing here, owner and admin of Trafficleads2incomeVM, and I'm coming to you live from my corporate offices here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it is a pleasure to have everybody here tonight. We've invited our Telegram groups to come on in, so we're waiting for some entries, and we'll give that a few minutes. But tonight we're going to talk about a very special topic. Getting ready to get ready in your online business. So that's always a very good one. And hey, Mike Dell, how you doing? Hey, sorry to interrupt your conversation there with Gary, but I had to pull the trigger right like clockwork at five till, and bring Gary over. Tell Gary to come on over. Gary Dunn, I've known him for quite a long time. I chatted with him in our voice room a few weeks back and kind of got caught up, with him a little bit. So Mike, if you can share like you always do, appreciate that. And who else is with us? I see there's two people live. Now there's one person live. So, and I'm going to do my share. I actually figured out how to do it last week. So I'll be doing my share. Where it'll go, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I'll be doing that momentarily. But yeah, getting ready to get ready. It's a topic that is always a good one. Getting ready to get ready. So I got all kinds of good stuff to share about that. So hopefully we get some more people in here that can share this event. That would be awesome. So how's everything going with you, Mike? Doing well? How's the co-op treating you? Because there's been a pretty big influx of traffic that's been hitting. It really doesn't have anything to do with the tracker, but as you know, we moved over to the Hits Connect tracker. Have you seen your share? Because you should have. And I like the rotator, how it actually operates. So I'm real happy with that for our traffic co-op right now. So if you want to give me an update, that'd be great. And looks like somebody else. So who all is here? I see another person entered. So let us know who you are. That's going to help with drawings tonight and whatnot. Let's see what time we got. 7:57. Good. Yeah, and hopefully the co-op's keeping you busy too with some leads, because it should be. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from other people. So yeah, Ken Wolf is not in the right place. So maybe Mike Dell, can you help Ken Wolf? He's looking at the recordings in the group. So can somebody please tell Ken Wolf that he has to come to the one that says live, because every week we have our recorded content. So hey, Michael Kammeyer, how you doing? So yeah, good. That's good. Real good. 10 set referrals. Awesome. So we got 3 in the room now. 3 in the room. All right. So we'll get started shortly here. Right at 8 o'clock. Maybe I can tell Ken. I got my phone right here. Yeah, thanks, Mike Kammeyer. Yeah, help Ken Wolf out. He hasn't. I don't know if he's been to one of these before. So that happens a lot. I see that every webinar. You get the people that are actually watching a recorded live stream and commenting and stuff like that. So anyway. So if you guys could share, that's what we have to do. We have to share. So let's go ahead and do the share. Everybody who's here, Mike Kammeyer, Mike Dell, there's 2 other people here. Please let me know who you are. That'd be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit this here, and it's going to say, is it going to give me a chance to share? Share broadcast. Okay. Share broadcast. Oh, you know what? I think I found that out last week. I can only do, it's like a messenger. Invite group members. I can invite certain group members to watch. Well, let's see some of our favorite people. John Olson, Janet Legier, Rebecca Stamer, Will Buckley. These are all good people, actually. Ben Thomas, Ralph, Chris, Janito. Wow. Dale Thompson. Yeah, Lisa. I may already be here, actually. Jennifer, Mike Lipsy, Carrie Foster. Wow. Mike Kammerer is already here. I know that, so I won't send that. Mark Barton. Yeah, I'll hit a few more. This isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, this invite or this share from here. So I'll hit a few more people. Sean usually comes. And who else as I scroll down my list here? Blaine Jones. And who else? I'd like to get Michael Green here. That'd be good. So maybe this does have a purpose. Bob Kane, Latanya. Actually, Dusty. I just interacted with one of his Facebook posts. Dusty Staggs. Let's see who else. I'm just going to scroll down the list. Carol Lee Johnson. We got 5 in the room. What time is it? I can't do this forever. Okay, I'm going to hit a few more. There's Gail. And I think I'll end right there with Gail, our new moderator. So, newest moderator, I should say. Oops, let me bring that back up again. I don't think I did that right. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, I did. All right. So, hey, Lisa, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so we just want everybody to share who hasn't shared. And we'll go ahead and begin. So, good evening, everybody. Rob Gearing here, owner and admin of Trafficleads2incomeVM, and leader of Team Massive Success and the Massive Success Funnel. And it's a pleasure to be presenting to you tonight here in the corporate offices here of Trafficleads2incomeVM. So really I want to get into the topic pretty quick here. If you are here and you're not a member of Trafficleads2incomeVM, I would ask that you get back to the person who invited you. I think that's important to do. So other than that, I want to talk about online marketing. I want to talk about what we do in Trafficleads2incomeVM and the Massive Success Funnel to help people. But I want to talk about getting ready to get ready. Getting ready to get ready. So what does that mean? Well, there are a lot of people who are action takers in the business, and there are a lot of people who aren't action takers in the business. So you have two different groups. Now you have your action takers who see an opportunity and say, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, right? So that's that group, right? So we call them action takers. Now, the other group, people who don't take action on things, they could fall into that getting ready to get ready. Yeah, this isn't the right time. This isn't the right season. Let's wait till all this blows over. That's one of my favorite ones right now. Let's wait till all this blows over. You know, whatever all this means, right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. But there's always something going on in the world and whatnot. You know, there's always an excuse for the non-action taker as to why it's not the right time. You know, so I'm going to get ready to get ready. I'm going to keep organizing my home office. I'm going to get all my pens, you know, in order by size, by color. I have a lot of notepads. I have a lot of business stuff. I got, you know, my phone's here. I'm getting ready to get ready. One of these days, I'm going to actually do it. Okay, so that would be the non-action taker. Now, the action taker a lot of times does exactly that. They take action. They get involved in a business, but they also can fall into this same trend of getting ready to get ready. So they join, they pay, they get all ready to go, ready to roll, and they fall into this same trap, right? I have this web page. You know, I'm constructing my site. I've been working on it forever. I don't know if it's ready. I'm not sure if it's time to debut it. I don't know if the colors are right. I don't know if the wording is right. I don't know if anything about it is right. Right. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till the right moment. I'm going to wait till the right time. You know, I'm getting ready to get ready. Right. Maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. So it goes on and on and on. So you don't want to fall into that category for sure. You want to be the action taker who then, as an action taker, takes action. You don't want to be the action taker who then doesn't take action. So in our business model, we call it the Massive Success Funnel. You can learn more about this at robgearing.com/MMS. M as in Mary, M as in Mary, S as in success. robgearing.com/MMS. That's my massive marketing success blog. And it leads you into some really exciting things that we do. Just make sure before you join Traffic Leads to Income VM, which is the genesis of everything, that you get with the person who invited you, your sponsor, and all of that kind of stuff. That's really important. But I want to start debuting that because Traffic Leads to Income VM offers way more than a viral mailer. We're offering the chance for people to make $500 commissions that are ready, people that are ready, not people that are getting ready to get ready. And I'm going to illustrate some points in a minute. But we also run into people who, they hit certain sticking points and stopping points in this getting ready to get ready phenomenon, as I see it. And I think it has to do with maybe discomfort. When we start hitting pain points, we stop and we go into preparation mode forever, right? Instead of learning that skill or overcoming that challenge, doing that hard thing that we always try to not do. We fall into getting ready to get ready. We fall into the weeds, as they say, into the minutia, if you will. And I see it all the time. I have seen people who they just have trouble prioritizing what's going on, right? So we have to ask ourselves, what are we actually doing in our online business? So I would take some notes tonight, is what I would do. And, certainly as an online marketing coach, I would really accept you if you wanted to private message me what your thoughts are about what you're doing and what your game plan is. I may be able to help you. I may not be able to help you, right? You may have something you're doing that's not in my expertise or whatnot. But one thing I am an expert on, I believe, is prioritizing and understanding if your actions are leading to what you're trying to achieve. So first you have to have goals, right? But what are your daily activities amounting to, right? So in my world of online marketing, it's really all about getting leads, getting customers, getting people, potential customers, people that we can engage with and bring into our business. And there's what we call a commission that's earned when we bring somebody into a paid product, a paid opportunity, an upgrade, or whatever you want to call it. What are your activities leading towards? Are they actually, if you would trace what you did today, right? Did it have a potential of you generating a prospect, right? So, or are we just getting ready to get ready? Are we doing, and one of my moderators, Gail, mentioned the other day, a good word, fluff. Was it fluff? I don't know if Gail's in the house tonight, but it was like fluff work or busy work, right? What's busy work? Busy work is just like getting ready to get ready, just like, clicking stuff and looking at things. But what are you actually trying to accomplish, right? What are you actually trying to accomplish? For me, it's real simple. Free traffic, paid traffic equals people that I can then engage with, have a conversation with, lead into a process, convert, train, which is duplication, and move on. Next person. And what's really gratifying is when you have people that you've trained that you've created duplication with, so they actually can go out and they duplicate the process. So they have learned from you how to properly connect with somebody and convert. And now you're also helping them and the person that they brought in, the person that they have connected, engaged with. And, I've seen that over the years. It's one of the most gratifying things that ever can happen is that you see this, this lineage, if you will. Susie brought in Sally, who brought in, Edna, who brought in John, and who brought in Lindsay. And you're talking to Lindsay. That's like, what, a fourth, fifth, sixth down the line generation of duplication. But it all starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with you. In creating this legacy, if you will, this destiny that we all deserve. But you can't just always be getting ready to get ready. You've got to take action. There is no perfection. It's got to be imperfect action, right? We tell people to go ahead and put themselves out there, and then we say, well, your page is ugly, and it's the color is not a good color that leads to successful, actions and whatnot. So I think we all need to take a step back and applaud action takers and applaud people that are putting themselves out there. Because if somebody who's on the fence kind of gets a feeling like somebody got heat that took action. Oh, they had a typo. Oh my God, they forgot the semicolon. I may pull back myself and say, wait a minute, I don't know if I'm going to actually, really put myself out there. Maybe I need to keep getting ready to get ready. I got to be a professional ad copy person, and I've got to have professional graphics, and everything's got to be just perfect. And that's the syndrome of getting ready to get ready. But the common person is literally waiting by their phone for you to contact them. They know nothing about nothing. They need help and support. And while you're fiddling, Rome is burning, and the person's waiting. And they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. Now, it even happens like this, where we have people who actually have opt-ins, right? So in the getting ready to get ready syndrome, you may not have thought about what you're going to do if the eventuality of success actually happens. You've got a live prospect, right? So, we work with our team every day that is in our traffic co-op that's getting leads to not get caught with your pants down, right? Oh my God, I don't know what to say to them. Well, wait a minute. We've been working on this for months. This is your business. This is your livelihood. This is your dream. This is everything that you've ever wanted. And now it's happened. You've got this person right here. This person right here could make you a $500 commission, and you don't know what to say. That's a problem, right? So in the getting ready to get ready, we haven't necessarily made all the preparations. We haven't thought ahead. We haven't planned for the eventuality. You want to be in that point where you've practiced and practiced and practiced and dreamed about that moment when you have that prospect, right? And we've done some really cool things with prospecting where we call it the no selling. We've actually taught and are teaching people how to be I don't want to give away too much because we have obviously a product called MSF where we do all this with you. But we've sort of gotten away from selling. Let me just leave it at that. When it comes to the prospecting call, leave the selling to the pros, and we'll talk about how we do that in a minute. But getting ready to get ready. If you haven't shared this, we've had I think we have 8 now. We've had up to 10. But definitely share so that more people can see this. Just putting it out there to people is very helpful because you have a lot of marketers out there who really struggle with this, getting ready to get ready, and don't really have all the actions or busy work that are not really leading to production, right? But if your goal is not to make money online, if your goal is hey, I have a good living, 40 hours a week. I don't hate my job. I don't hate my boss. I'm set up for retirement. This is a hobby. I just like to, kind of play around and, bop around and do this and that. But, there are some people who have a completely opposite feeling like this. I want to create life-changing income, right? So we did what we could within the parameters of our program to give people an opportunity to create life-changing income. I think $500 commissions over the course of times it by whatever number can be life-changing, right? $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month, to me is life-changing income. In addition to what you already may be making or to replace what you're already making. But you can't be getting ready to get ready. You've got to take action, and then as the action taker, so I'm actually speaking to 2 groups here. People that are on the fence that have not partaken in potentially what we do here, that are thinking about it. And I'm also talking to the group that it's in and on the inside, but thinks that, something else is more important than calling that lead. There is nothing more important than calling. Now, you may not be in a position. You may be at work or something, and you may not be able to call because in our MSF 500, you get right on your phone. You got a lead, right? And you can call right from the app. How awesome is that? So maybe it's an hour, maybe it's 2 hours. I'm just saying, do your best. But in your time window, in your parameter of when you can do all this, do it as quick as you can. For you and me, that may be 2 different things, right? But at the end of the day, don't let that prospect sit there and get colder and colder and colder, right? So are you ready for the following? Are you ready for a pre-built sales funnel? What I mean by that is we give you codes and you go punch in the code, submit, you've got the page. You've got the 500 in your pocket page. right? You got it. You just put a code in. The autoresponder series, all the emails. Put the code in. You got it. It's done, right? How about the thank you page? That, lead capture into thank you page, and then the email series. All those things have codes. Boom, done. So that is what we call a pre-built sales funnel. So we train our team in Traffic Leads to Income VM for a basic funnel and lead them eventually through our mastery trainings into the advanced product, the advanced funnel, the real deal, what we've tested for years in paid traffic that we know that works. So are you ready, or are you getting ready to get ready, right? Are you still looking for something when success is happening right in your community every day? Nah, I don't know about that. What else is there? What else is there? What else? Where is it, right? No, you've got success right in your community. It's right here. So, I always tell my content creators, scream it, shout it, right? I've got people in my Telegram group saying, I got 8 leads today. I got 10 leads. Connections, signups. But then I go look at content on my feed. I don't see it. Where is that? So to my content creators, the Telegram group is great, but you can reach a huge audience in the blogs, in your emails, in your email broadcasts, and all of that. That's the social proof. Who put it on Facebook today? Of all the people in the co-op that got leads, who put it in Facebook? I got 7 real-time leads. Ask me how I did that. Or don't you want people asking you, what are you, what, and I mean this with love. It could come off like this is really salty, but what are you doing here? What is your goal of your actions and your activities and all the busy work and all the getting ready to get ready? Shouldn't everything be centered on wanting to be a magnet and have people come to you? Share your successes. Successes aren't just I made $500,000, $1,500, $2,000. I got a couple of real-time leads today. Because wouldn't you want people to ask you about that? And they draw towards you and you say, hey, this is, and then you're sharing it back. Oh, okay, come on. That's all it is. And you have to work on it. You don't want to be spammy. You don't want to come off too pitchy. You don't want to come off, you want to, also be building relationships, also be balancing your content. But damn it, when something exciting happens, you really should want to share that. So what holds us back from doing that? Are we embarrassed by what we do? You shouldn't be. You should be, because then again, what is your goals? What is your intention every day? Maybe it's not the same intention that I have, right? So are you ready for paid traffic? Paid traffic that is so good that, the people that are in this co-op can't believe what they're getting, right? It's really high level, top tier, T1 paid traffic. So a lot of people in traffic exchanges and mailers don't know what that means. When they hear traffic, they're thinking, well, I'm going to spend 1,000, I'm going to buy 10,000 credits, and I'm going to get maybe 2 or 3 clicks. No, I'm talking, well, on that scale, we're talking 30 opt-ins on 100 clicks. So I'm not good at math. So under the 10,000 theory, what is that, 300? 3,000. So if you bought 10,000 paid clicks, you would get 3,000 opt-ins, right? And I know guys that have done that have made those kind of purchases. Right now we buy about 3,000 paid clicks for the co-op, but we want more participants. You can really bring anything in to Traffic Leads to Income VM and sell it on the back end. We create the front end. We help you with that. Everything flows. We have people doing all kinds of different things in the co-op and having great success. But, are you ready? Or are you getting ready to get ready? Are you ready for mentoring on setup? There are some tweaks that you have to do with your funnel, with your MSF 500 funnel. Follow up. Everybody needs mentoring on that, right? It's just people don't want to admit it, the follow-up piece. So we're trying to help folks with that and create, as part of the funnel, things that can take the obstacle away, like our Telegram group, right? Our Telegram group, like the non-sales our lead generators, making that comfortable, ice-breaking phone call. That's more. It's not sales, right? It's kind of the other way. It's just, hey, welcome. Let's connect. Let's get you in and meet some people, and let's move things forward. But follow-up is really key to all this, and having the having this process, having the hardest thing kind of solved for you, giving you the strategy that you can take, that's easy for you to do, that will lead to other people selling for you. Because that's my next point. Mentoring and training on selling. Now, I can teach you how to be a direct seller, where you could pick up a phone with a lead and close a deal just automatically. But I don't expect most people to be able to do that. But, by coming in as a client and a customer of ours in our coaching business here in Traffic Leads to Income VM and Massive Success, I feel confident if you apply yourself, as they say, if you come to the party and the table every day, we could make that happen for you. That's what folks are paying for, right? They're not paying for air. They're not paying for something that doesn't exist. 20 years of experience in selling, in direct selling, online and offline, right? If I were you, I would be coming to see me to learn how to sell and make money online, offline, whatever. But people make their choices. They would rather do busy work maybe, or do something, whatever. I think time with the family is great. Spend as much time with your family as you possibly can. But when you get online, you got to get serious. Game time's over, right? This is work. But for me, it's fun. Connecting with people is the greatest thing. The art of selling is the greatest thing. I want to share this with people because I know the secrets of why people make money online and why they don't. But a lot of people don't want to hear the message, right? It's the hardest thing. They don't want to hear the message. And I can't force the message on you. But come someday and talk to me. And let's look at your business and let's talk about the truth and reality of pieces and parts that you can implement that would make things go crazy off the rails. Or are you getting ready to get ready? Are you ready for folks that will sell for you? That's our platform. So once we get folks into our Telegram group, hey, how easy is it to get somebody to, we know we got the funnel with the leads and the list build. That's in, right? We know we've got a pretty generous percentage that become members of Traffic Leads to Income VM through our process. So we got that. The only issue that we have to follow up on is finding the confirmation email. People need help with that. They need a hand to hold to find that in email and find that link and click on it and confirm. That's important. And they need a place to connect and the support and the training in the training ground. So, if you can do that and get people that far, confirmed and into a Telegram group, right? We have operators standing by, myself and my coaching team, basically engage for you on your behalf and get into the voice room, as we call it, and we engage in a selling conversation about our MSF 500 product that can earn you $500 commissions if you're at the TL2L level or higher, right? So everybody and their brother wants what? They want an autopilot system. They want people to close their sales, and we have it. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready, or are you getting ready to get ready? Are you still looking for something better? Because there is nothing that I know of, that I can think of, right? So that's really it. I mean, it's not a matter of telling you that this is right or this is wrong. There's just truths in online business, in networking and network marketing that are true. And the beauty of what we have in our community is the blending of network marketing and affiliate marketing, which I call affiliate networking, or I think it's better the affiliate networking. I guess you could say network. It doesn't make sense the other way. Our networking affiliate. That's what it is. If you're titling yourself a networking affiliate or affiliate networker, that's what it is. That's the better way to do that. Rob W., who's in the house, did did a funny meme about that. But whichever word you put first, affiliate or networker, it's the blending of the two arts coming together. And instead of them, they should not clash. They should mesh and melt together. And that's really what we're trying to achieve, using all of our tools for success, right? Why shouldn't this be a tool for our success? Why should we throw that aside, right? Like so many people do. Why do we take the phone field off of our lead capture pages? Well, because I don't want, because it lowers my opt-in rate. Well, if you're going to rely on email, you basically took your conversion rate down to like 1% or 2%. So it's really not smart thinking when we take things that allow us to get really, one-on-one with people and eliminate them from the strategy. Just because somebody's teaching it doesn't mean that it's right? You have to sometimes use, you have to use your common sense and logic and say, and we have so many examples of connections and great conversations and just the Telegram itself, right? I get so frustrated in Telegram and I'll tell somebody, just come into the room. And then in 5 minutes, we've solved 3 problems, lit the world on fire, and nobody's the wiser. Nobody was a fly on the wall. It was just a one-on-one. And that person, I always tell them, go back in to Telegram and talk about your experience. Do some content on that. Because there has to be people that are sharing the fact that that human interaction, the voice, it's a really cool thing. It's always been. And there's a limitation in emails for sure. There's a limitation in texting and messaging. It's just, again, the blend of everything, right? But we've created a platform that we will help you with the selling process, right? We will take that, embrace that, and assist you. And that, I think, is the greatest thing that we offer, or one of the greatest things, if not the greatest, that people are clamoring for. And they go to opportunities all the time. They claim we will close your sales, but they don't do it. It's not really generally an accurate statement. Here it is. It really is. But we need everybody's support, from the action taker who then within the business model takes action and is actually doing the things that we're coaching on and mentoring on. If you follow the plan, if you can get people into Telegram, the system does a lot of it, but your little interaction, just that little nudge, makes more people come into Telegram. And you want more versus less, because you want more people that we can sell to. So if the affiliate networker does their part, right, and our team, myself and my mentors do our part, there's huge success, right? Everybody wins big. So that's really it. I mean, it's as simple as that. So are you ready for, a really great platform when it comes down to selling on your behalf, right? And you may be sleeping and you wake up and you've got a $500 commission, and guarantee you it's going to happen. And my prediction is it's going to happen to people who really aren't even expecting it, and that's going to blow some minds, for sure. That's going to blow some minds. So mark my words. Remember this night. And are you ready for the ability to insert any business that you're doing into our platform so that you're making back-end sales? Are you ready for daily inspiration and motivation? Or, again, ladies and gentlemen, are you just getting ready to get ready every day? So again, I want you to, if you choose to do this, I'd like you to, if you want, what is your goal? Okay. So here's what I always say. Let me go with some of my famous questions that I ask people. How much do you want to make per month? All this busy work and these activities that you're doing, do you have a goal? How much would you like to make per month? And honestly, how fast do you want that to happen? Okay? Because if you're making pennies a day, it may take you 20 years to make any sizable income. So how much do you want to make per month? And you can type it into our conference here too. It's fine. Or you can private message me. But how much do you want to make per month? And how fast do you want that to happen? If that happened, what would you do with that? And what would it mean to you and your family? What would it do for your life in general? And if you were told that a system existed a method, a process, a formula, whatever you want to call it. People like to get semantical. Just words are words. Actions speak louder than words. If you were told that there is a process that would make that particular goal a reality, what would you pay for it based on what you have in your pocket right now? If you got a zero in your pocket, you got zero in your pocket, right? The answer would be zero. But based on, again, the reality of if something existed that could make you $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month, based on your current affairs, what would you be willing to pay for that? That's a very important question. If you really think about the impact of that statement, right? So those are things, think about what your goals are. What are your daily activities? Are they leading towards, the goals that you're setting for yourself? And if you want to send that information off to me, I'll look at it. And I will see if you're on track or not. I will equate your activities and what you're involved in with what your dreams and goals are and see if we have a match. But we have a universal product here. When we say you can plug any business in, you can into our downline builder that has the ability for you to take things out that you don't like and add things that you are a part of and that you want your future referrals to take part in. That means you could go out and market this to really anybody. And who doesn't need a pre-built sales funnel? What company, organization, or individual that's into this stuff that we do? Who out there in this industry doesn't need paid traffic, mentoring, folks that'll sell for you, for them, and the ability to insert their own current, whatever, Amway, Maluka, whatever, right? We have great businesses like Click Track Profit as part of Traffic Leads to Income VM. That's back end. If you're front ending Traffic Leads to Income VM, you're also back ending CTP because it's all over the place. It's part of the mastery, right? It's a high recommendation. Contact List Builder Learning, right? That's in our back end, right? Or XYZ, name your business that you're bringing in. It can go in, and there it is. Multiple streams of income. So you've got probably much more powerful than selling pills, potions, lotions. You're selling, you're selling a dream. You're selling the materials to make people's lives change because they need the sales funnel, the traffic, the mentoring, the platform. They need the whole deal, and we have it. So are you ready, or are you getting ready to get ready? That's all we can say at the end of the day. So again, robgearing.com/MMS is a place you can go. That's kind of when our folks do arrive in our Telegram group, we tell them to go to our Massive Success blog, our MMS blog. So the easy way to get there, robgearing.com/MMS. But remember, don't join anything, including Traffic Leads to Income VM, without consulting your sponsor or getting with the person who invited you. That's the disclaimer. So if one of my moderators could do me a big favor, I would like to invite anybody who is interested in learning more about the MSF 500 funnel and process to come to our open voice room, our great place, our great meeting place, our lobby room, as we also call it. So if one of my moderators, like Michael Kammeyer, for example, would be so kind as to post that link to our lobby room, our lobby voice room. Hey Mark, hey John, how you guys doing? Or Rob Willem, or anybody who is one of my folks, or Simon. Got a lot of people here. I just want to put that link up there so that we have that kind of after party opportunity. So, and we got 12 people in the house. This is great. So it's getting hotter as time goes on. It's 8:34. We're a half hour in. So while we're waiting for that link to come up, and remember the lobby room, that's the one we want to point everybody towards who's interested in MSF 500. Because there's a lot of nuances to it. We rolled out our what we call our sweat equity plan last week. So that would be the income acceleration for the people that would like to get to the highest levels of earnings with no money out of their pocket. Now, it's not an easy road to hoe, but it is doable. Thank you, Mike Kammeyer. Thank you, sir. Okay. So that'll be, I'll probably, let's just say 8:45. I think I'm going to wrap this up by 8:45 so we can all, and I know not everybody's going to want to come over, but for those that are really interested, for those that are struggling, for those that are not making money online, right? I've talked to program owners over the last week or so that are running in a negative. Why? Why are they running into a negative cash flow? So they're not making enough money to even pay their hosting, right? And we have a $500 commissionable. We have the ability for people to make $500 commissions. That'll pay your hosting. That'll buy a bag of groceries and some other stuff too. So, do not fear the big ticket. The big ticket is here for you. And, I would at least consider it and look at, no matter where you're at in the business, from the highest level owner to somebody who's a newbie, there's a fit. We talk about the affiliate opportunity versus being a product owner. Those are two different things. Now, you can be both if you like. But MSF 500 is, it's the bomb, as they say. It's really what I wanted to finally create as sort of the, not the swan song, because Trafficleads2incomeVM will be around for quite a long time, and myself as well. But to really put it in a different tier, if you will, right? Because I think that more people should be making money online than less, right? And that's really, I think, the idea, is to give people the opportunity that elite people have in marketing, that some owners have. I think everybody should have that opportunity to earn at that level. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel that you're not worthy of it, right? The affiliate marketer works for pennies, and the network marketer gets rich and lives in the fancy houses. We've, here at Trafficleads2incomeVM, brought network marketing to your doorstep with all the goodies, all the trainings, all the secrets, all the tips, all the traffic, everything. We brought it to you. We didn't bring the lotions. We didn't bring the potions. We didn't bring the scams. We didn't bring the illegalities. We brought nothing but good. And we're going to bring it every week and every day and every minute. Because folks that know me know that when I wake up tomorrow morning, what am I going to probably do? Good morning wake-up call. Who's ready to start their day? Who's ready to be an action taker, right? Or are you getting ready to get ready? It's just that simple at the end of the day. Because it's a wild ride. Once you say, hey, Rob, I'm ready. And those that have taken that ride know it's a wild ride, right? But that's the fun. That's the deal, right? You got to put some chips on the table. You got to take your shot. Everybody deserves their shot. We want to give the little guy, we did our talk a couple weeks ago about the guy that fought Muhammad Ali, Chuck Wepner, who became he became the Rocky Balboa of the Rocky movies, right? It was based on the Chuck Wepner story when he fought Muhammad Ali in 74, 75, something like that. A young Sylvester Stallone watched that fight and thought, I think this is pretty good. So he took his own life and took this guy's life and put it together. He just didn't pay Chuck. But that happens. Hey, I've been screwed in business, and many other people have, right? So it happens to the best of us and to the worst of us. But, I want to give you your shot at the title. I want to give you a shot at the belt. But it requires some skin in the game and work and effort. Really is really the key. And there's a commitment. But my commitment stands the same every day. I'll be here, right? So scams mean that somebody would take your money and then not show up. Goodness means people who will die with you on the hill. Blood, sweat, and tears, right? To make it happen, So, anyway. Questions, comments, thoughts. Tonight we're going to give away some login spotlight ads. The ever famous login spotlight ad. We're going to build up we generally do our CTP token drawing, but we're going to pause on that so we can build up our kitty a little bit more, for future promotions. So tonight we're going to take a pause and change direction a little bit and do login spotlight ads. And you know what? I'm giving a login spotlight ad to everybody who's here. Everybody here. From John Olson to Mike Kameyer to Mark Adams to everybody gets a login spotlight ad. Every single blessed soul that's in this room tonight. Let's read every one of their names. It's going to take me a while. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets a login spotlight ad. I'll decide what day it goes, right? If you're okay with that. I just need your link. Just go to Trafficleads2incomeVM, log in, please. Go to what's that tab? FAQs in the members area, and you'll see Ask Admin. I usually don't like support tickets, but in this case, it's good for one-way communication. So Mike Dell gets a spotlight ad. Mike Kameyer gets a spotlight ad. Ken Wolf gets a spotlight ad. Lisa Gentile gets a spotlight ad, right? Mike Kameyer, Janet Legier, the great Janet Legier, Mike Lipsy, Simon Loy. Oh, my iPad. Oh, my goodness. All right, there we go. All good. So you can drop your iPad and still be okay. Expect to Profit Network gets a, that was pretty seamless, wasn't it? No, it wasn't really. Too many people to name. So everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. So everybody gets it. Well, when you have an iPad sitting on a box of garbage bags so that you get a better camera angle, and then it slides down the back crack of it, then it goes all the way down underneath onto the floor. Yeah, right. I've fallen and I can't get up. Anyway, sponsored by, what's that? What is the fallen and I can't get up? I don't want to make light of that. That's not funny. Bad taste. Behave. So anyway, everybody gets a login spotlight ad. Everybody gets a login spotlight ad. So how cool is that? So I should be getting about 12, 13 support tickets. They're generally $4. I've been selling them for $2.50. I get a lot of eyes on that offer through the scavenger hunt from ClickTrack Profit, which is really cool. And as you know how I feel about ClickTrack Profit and John Olson and Blaine, and the fact that once we talk about MSF 500 to prospects, right, and we explain the package and what you get and all of that, and all that great stuff. You know what happens next. We basically, no matter what package you choose, if you're at the MSF 500 or even a free member, right, the whole spectrum, what's your next step? It's to go to CTP and join if you're not a member and log in and go to Training and Mastery, Trafficleads2incomeVM, and start the process down the line. So we're really proud of that. And in our process, that gives us another opportunity to talk about all the different options and things like our traffic co-op and our package options and whatever. So we're really proud of that. We're really proud of that for sure. And then Janet Legier, I'd like to give her a shout out for what she does in Contact List Builder Learning and giving people a WordPress blog. Now, here's what's so cool about this is a good announcement. This is a good announcement. So we're going to delay our meeting till 9 o'clock. So please put up the link again for those that are interested in the MSF 500 package and getting, you don't have to buy anything just to get information and talk to you a little bit. We'll put the link up again on that room that you can visit. But I did want to give Janet a shout out because she just added ClickTrack Profit to her downline builder. I'm not sure if you know that, John Olson, so I'm going to steal the thunder if it's not been said to you. So what's exciting about that is when you join, and it's in our downline builder, ClickTrack Profit is Contact List Builder Learning is in our downline builder under downline building. When you join Janet's program, you get, when you upgrade, a WordPress blog that's hosted for you, okay? Which has the Steam, now I'm getting into things that not everybody may know what I'm talking about, but which has the SteamPress plugin capability, right? It has the SteamPress plugin capability. So what's cool about that? Good. That's good to hear, John. So the SteamPress plugin capability it has, right? So what does that mean? So that I'm posting now on my WordPress blog from Contact List Builder, and it's going to the blockchain, and it's hitting CTP Talk and Hive, right? So she's married some concepts together. So she's on fire in her program, in her company, and we are one of the proud traffic providers. Our traffic co-op has brought tons of leads and signups and upgrades and money into that organization. I'm sure we brought a few bucks into CTP and other places too, based on our communal support of each other, right? So yeah, the mastery's great. We really tie a lot of things together for everybody, and we hope that you enjoyed tonight's show. I hope you have success with your login spotlight ad, and I'll see you at 9 o'clock for a little more intimate setting. We'll really talk about the MSF 500, what it can mean for you, your not just your business, but your family, your life, right? So get into some deep talk, and I may tell some personal stories of my struggles and things that I've had to overcome in life. So stay tuned for many things, and I hope to see some of you tonight at 9 o'clock in a few minutes. I know it's a long evening, but let's really talk. Okay, so thank you very much. To your massive success, I'd like to thank everybody, including my special guests, and that's it. I will hopefully be talking to you soon. Thanks as always.